Hello, Victor here, RestoringMercedes.com. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning, so don't judge my voice. I'm pretty tired, and just want to make this video because this is for Herbert in Virginia, and I finally got the wires together. I fixed all the broken wires, all shorted wires down the loom, and good news, bad news. So good news is that wires are done, everything's nice now finally, and the engine runs nice. Bad news is that because of shorts, most likely both mass airflow sensors are not working properly. So what I have in this car now is these are my sensors. I just wanted to test it out, so I put both of my sensors from my other V12 just to test it out because I was kind of bumped. And if you look at the previous video, you see that you had these remanufactured units, both of them. They're brand new from the dealer because you cannot buy these aftermarket. And what we see here is that this unit, for example, you see the spot right there, molten, like melted, right there. So this is the sensor, and on the other side too, by the way, right there. As you can see, there are like plastic just melted terribly badly. It's just like, you know, from this side you can see it better. So this is one of them. Second one looks perfectly fine, but it does not read at all. And I will actually show you what happens. So let's take a look at readings. Right now we'll look at our readings. Readings are perfect. We got the mass airflow 1.6 kilograms per hour and all that stuff. That's all good. LH1, LH2. So we see readings close. I have some other issues with some other things, but right now we concentrate on mass airflow sensors. This is the most primary thing that we're supposed to be doing. And this is another problem I have. Temperature sensor. You see this side is 85.3, this one is 69.4, so one of the sensors are bad too. We have on-off ratio at 34, that's low. Anyway, but so the second bank, for example, we have 86, 85 right there, so they're equal. So that's good, and the on-off ratio close to 50, that's very nice. But anyway, so we want to see the mass airflow sensors. So LH2, for example, 14, 15. Okay, so we have the readings right there, 14, 15. So I'm just going to do LH2 because that's the easiest one. It's on this bank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug my good sensor. So I just unplugged it. Let's take a look at the reading. We see nothing. 1.2, 0.7, that's nothing. So what we're gonna do is, like, I want to just show you because I just want to show this live. I'm gonna take this sensor out. Right, so this is my sensor. This is original 1994 sensor with 30,000 miles on it. We're putting the manufacturer sensor that's all like melted. I'm gonna put it in there. Thank God that the boots are good. That's actually pretty nice because I can move sensors in and out. Okay, so we have the sensor in, plug it in. Take a look at readings now. 1210. And we got the ants. Passes. They live in my car actually. I don't know what happens. So anyway, so this sensor is totally dead. I'm not gonna run it for too long. It's not good for the engine. And it actually starts stinking, right? So I'm taking the sensor, put it aside, and I will take another sensor from another bank. The one that looks good, clean, nothing is melted. Plug it in there. Okay. And connect it. What do we see here? Nothing. This is like completely nothing. Nothing reads. So this sensor is not reading at all. So I'm gonna just mark it, I guess, with a screwdriver. So, oh, something happened. Let's see what happened. Oh, look, it starts reading. Oh, well, look at that. It's reading now, but this sensor is dead. That's for sure. There's something going on over there. See, I tapped it, and what do we have here? Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna be tapping on it. Maybe we'll get the reading back. There it goes. So there is definitely something wrong with this sensor also. I just tapped on it, there's something loose inside, so that's not a working sensor. I'm gonna take this out again. It's a remanufactured sensor. Put it aside. And I put my sensor in. This is a 94 sensor. Put it in there. Come on, buddy. Work with me here. It's late night. Alright. Alright, so it's in there, right? So we'll plug it in. The engine kind of like dives down. That's normal. And we'll look at readings. We have readings. So that basically, actually I'm going to leave them in here because I need to move the car out the driveway. So for now I'm going to leave them in. But that concludes the test. So both of these are bad. Most likely because of all these shorts going on over here, because finally I got them down all the way to computer connector. The wires were done right. The engine runs good. And let me show you other things that I have a problem with. Like I said, I have a problem with this temperature sensor because it's like very different between the two. It's not good. So we need to change that for sure. And hopefully we get on-off ratio to go to the right reading. Now, second sensor is okay. So the primary bank seems to be okay. We have oxygen sensor readout from high to low, on-off at 50 around, idle is good, and temperature sensors are good. So what makes me think that the obviously temperature sensor is bad because of discrepancy. You can see 90 and 73, that's not right. Plus 30 over here, that's like not the right readout. Sensor tries, it goes up and down, so oxygen sensor is good. So we have no problems here. Now we have adaptation values that are all over the place. Minus 1.3, and then the second one is 0.3. So that's not right. Regeneration valves are probably not working. I have to check those out. Same here. We have 75 and 92, so that's the sensor. No cylinder shut-offs. That's perfect. Fuel safety shut-off is off. That's good. So we got same thing over on the other bank. Communications are good. Second bank communications are good. So, you know, we're like in decent shape over here, except for a few things. and I do believe that there are some vacuum leaks around going on, but at this point engine runs nice. At least it doesn't stink, it doesn't smoke. Well, check engine light probably will be on. Not really. Check engine light is lit. Oh yeah, before I forget, headlight switch to be replaced because it's very soft. There is a light bulb on the right side that's out, and on the left side it's also out. Light bulbs on instrument cluster. So let's get inside. Let's take a look what's going on in there. Probably gonna be a long video, but anyway, this bulb is out on the inside the cluster. This bulb is out inside the cluster. Now this one needs to be reset. Just turn the wheel left and right, and it'll go away because the battery was disconnected. As you can see, the bulb is out. This bulb is also out. Now we have erratic idle speed. Idle speed jumps a lot actually, so we might have some issue with some vacuum leaks. Let's try to go in gear. We still have idle speed going up and down. I just put it in in reverse. Drive. It's gonna be drivable, but it's very annoying. I mean, I don't know. I have to look into this. Reverse again. Actually, engagement is better from what it was. Forward engagement is very harsh. Okay, so it's gonna live. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I'll make it happen. But this is what it is. So at this point, to move forward, I would need two new. I would put in used ones because these mass airflow sensors, they're very expensive new, and I don't think they even make them anymore. But we need two mass airflow sensors for sure because wires are corrected, everything's perfect. So we need to get those in first. And then I have to do a smoke test just to make sure that there are no vacuum leaks on this engine. Well, I guess that will be it for me for tonight because it's very late. I just wanted to see what's going on with the wiring, but now I see that not only the wires were bad, but sensors were bad on top of that. So most likely because of shorts, those sensors, they just went out, and those are expensive, and it's very a big shame. What? Say something to the camera. Mookie, hold on a second. Mookie, what happened? That's not even my cat. That's just like some neighbor cat, but he just comes over and hangs out. Well, anyway, this is where we are. The engine runs really good. The engine is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, let's take a look. Just put the sensor on top. Runs pretty good. I have no problems with the engine. It's just that all this electrical stuff is at fault. So this is gonna be pretty much all for me tonight because I wanted to just document this, and tomorrow I have to work on other things, and I wanted to get this out of my way, at least the wires, so at least I know what to do next. So this is all. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.